Tonight on the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror, looking for a great place to eat? Well, this diner's menu is to die for. But be careful, you might end up being the main course. Rick Burks, Carl Crew, and Drew Goddard star in Blood Diner. First they greet you, then they eat you. Everybody, and welcome to another episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror! Unchained from the content Nazis! Yes! That's right. We are now on episode number 3 in this 31 Nights of Murder. I keep coming back to murder because there's just a lot of murder going on in these movies. Anyways, so tonight, coming out of yesterday's quite serious David Cronenberg's Rabid, I thought, you know what? I think we need to lighten the mood with a nice, wonderful horror comedy. And honestly, the first time I watched this movie, I didn't realize it was a horror comedy, and I'm like just going like, what the hell is going on in this movie? It is freaking crazy. So anyways, getting on with it, that movie is Blood Diner, yes, Blood Diner. Anyways, I guess you can tell how much I like this movie. So, Blood Diner, what is it about? Well, it's about these two brothers whose crazy uncle is part of the cult of Shitar. And he ends up screwing the resurrection rites, literally by screwing. Anyways, so he ends up getting killed, but he has taught his two nephews well, and 20 years later, they dig up his body, pull out his brain, because his brain will be perfectly preserved in a crypt, or well, in a coffin for 20 years. Yeah, anyways, and of course it can talk to them. Now, talking brains. Anyways, so that they can fulfill what he could not, which is to resurrect the goddess Shitar and have the blood orgy feast that goes before it. So, how do they do this task? How do they manage to resurrect Shitar? Well, they need to murder and dismember loose women, basically. Yeah, it's like, you know, they need to construct her out of pieces of lascivious females, and there are plenty of it. And apparently, how they can find these women, well, they run a vegetarian diner, yes, but guess what? The secret ingredient isn't really vegetable, let me tell you that. Anyways, so let's get to the scores, shall we? Violence and gore. I am giving this a 4 out of 5. There are hand chop-offs, legs chop-off. Like, there's this ridiculous scene where a head gets deep-fried and then lopped off with, I think, a broom. I mean, there's a lot of blood and violence and dismemberment going on. I mean, you got a random scene where a bunch of topless aerobic people are being shot with a machine gun. I mean, well, that's probably a submachine gun. Anyways, but I digress. There's a lot of mayhem in this movie, so a 4 out of 5. It is definitely not for the squeamish, especially the vomit scene. I mean, and that's one of the things is like, you know, I can see a lot of blood and guts and stuff, but man, the vomit, maybe a little too much. Anyway, so shock value, though, 2 out of 5. Really, there's nothing really scary. There's not, like, jump scares. Really, the shock value is the absurdity of the movie, along with some of the absurdity of the violence and the gore. So, 2 out of 5. Still some shocking content there. Plot, I am giving it an average 2.5 out of 5, because, really, the plot doesn't do anything special, but it doesn't really do anything super wrong either. It's just an average plot. You basically, yeah, these guys they have to kill a bunch of ladies, chop them up, assemble a naked Shitar, and then sacrifice a virgin. Don't fuck the virgin. That was the mistake the uncle did. Don't be doing that. And have like a blood orgy feast type thing going on. And yeah, it doesn't really deviate from that path. There isn't any real twists and turns. There isn't any like real like, okay, this is. I mean, in a farce type of way, there isn't anything that's like, well, this doesn't make any sense. It's average. It does the job. It doesn't do anything special. But hey, so in these movies, you don't necessarily need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to tell the story and get it done. So, 2.5 out of 5. Acting, 3 out of 5. Look, there were some people I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the uncle. I enjoyed the sleazy police officer trying to get with his new partner. But I enjoyed one of the brothers. The other brother, the blonde, he just really overplayed it as a doofus, moron, idiot. And I really did not like his character or his performance. So I'm cutting a lot of score off. But the other guy's wonderful, great. I like how they played it. It's played it like ridiculous because it's a ridiculous movie. And the thing is, like, the one brother plays it kind of serious, and I think that's the whole point. Is like everything else is kind of ridiculous, but he's like, I need to get into Shitar. I need to, I'm all in on the Shitar plan, and I've got to woo this virgin girl. Make sure I'm not creepy, scare her away, but not too strong, that she totally falls for me and wants to lose that virginity anyways. So I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 because a lot of good performances, a lot of overacting, and the other brother, oh my god, just sometimes I just wish we just get him off screen. Get him off screen. I did not, yeah. So, Nudity, I am giving this a 3.5 out of 5. Like, there are quite a bit of tits in this movie. Quite a bit of tits and some naked, kicking, karate type action going on there. However, the scenes don't linger too long, except maybe like the little karate fight. But, so it's not like blasted all over throughout the movie. But there's definitely a lot of scenes, and of course the scenes with Shitar and at the final. I mean, she's completely topless in those scenes. So I mean, I guess there's gold painted. They got like some sort of thing going on, so I don't know how real they are, but whatever. They're there. 3.5 out of 5. I'm not complaining about. I mean, I could always use some more of that nude aerobics thing going on there. But anyways, yeah, 3.5 out of 5. Enjoyment factor, I am going to give it a 4 out of 5. I enjoy this movie. It is stupid, yes. It is farcical. It is way over the top, but that's why I love it. It's just a good, violent, nasty movie that doesn't take itself too seriously, and it shows, and it's fun. It's a great, get some popcorn, get some beers, get some pizza rolls in the oven, and just have fun watching a great horror comedy. Blood Dieter, 4 out of 5 enjoyment factor. Overall impression, 3.5 out of 5. Yes, like I said, the movie's got its problems. There's some questionable acting. The plot, really, not super inspired, but and there is one little plot problem, and that kind of factors into the score too, is that they're eating at this diner, and they're being tricked into eating meat. However, when some of the nude aerobics people who go to the diner before they are gunned down at the nude aerobics class, the autopsy, they were saying, it's undigested, like, plant material, so we think they're vegetarians. I'm like going, but wait, if they're eating there and they're secretly eating meat, they should be saying there's meat in their digestive system. So that doesn't make sense, but whatever. Like I said, some small gripes here and there, but overall, I think the movie accomplishes what it wants to accomplish, which is entertain you, be fun, be funny, and be ridiculous. So that's the movie. Overall impression, 3.5 out of 5. Averages out 3.2 out of 5. Blood Diner, I love it. It's I can taste it. I can taste it. It is great. Anyways, Blood Diner. What did you think about? Have you seen Blood Diner? Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's a great horror comedy, or do you think I'm full of crap and it's the worst movie ever made? I mean, I can see, some people just like going like, I don't get the humor. It doesn't hit for me. So in other words, it's just like an ultra-violent, titty-filled snoozer, which I'm going, wait, how can anything with ultra-violence and titties be close to snoozers? I don't know. Anyways. So there you have it, Blood Diner. Tonight's episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror has come to an end. And, oh, man, I'm only 3 days in and I'm sort of like, I need a break. But no, I must prevail. I must persevere. I must get through this and bring you more movie madness and mayhem. Because if I don't do it, who will? Oh yeah, I guess like 1,000 other YouTubers, but hey, whatever, you all love me, right? I don't know. Anyways, give it a thumbs up, Excelsior, things like that. And I will see you on the next episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror. Stay scary, Internet. Rah!